Up and coming Cloud9 versus the storied, the seasoned juggernaut that is Complexity. Let's see what happens.
Player behind Little Blue. Tag shoots him through. P250 towards the secret stairs. JKS fighting over on ramp. He's going to die out to Floppy. Config was able to ice out Tag over on secret, so the man advantage to the hands of Complexity. Alex slips out from Hut and gets caught by Config. He was just hiding behind those vents, but it's Floppy doing what he does. Bombs in the open, stranded, in fact. He is spotted from the player behind red, jumps up, kills the man in heaven, and takes a little bit of damage. Oh. This is still winnable, absolutely.
I think that's info on both players, actually. So he knows one's back red and he knows one's close mini because of the right-click smoke. Let's see if he reads this. He is super clutch. You can see his awareness is starting to kick in that someone may have pushed.
To the left, he gets peeked. Now sits on 42 HP. And yeah, eventually gets sidelined. So figuring out where they were, but what could he really do about it?
Oh no, Poison misses an easy shot, and Woxic, well, he'll try to punish the repeak, which is interesting. It costs him some damage. Now Config's next up to bat. Floppy gets an opening kill, 2 trades upstairs. Blame F off the side of his ACOG will now readjust to get the kill. 3-on-3 situation as they take upstairs.
Yeah, they've got that bomb planted for the front side of the A site. JKS thinking about coming around these corners. We saw Woxic kind of struggle with it. Tag takes him down. Now eyes can be turned up here to the heavens. Oh, great grenade. That one blows Poison into Tomorrow, and Blame F, he knows this op's far too valuable. He tries to retreat with it, but Tag is omnipresent. Cuts him down towards spawn. We've got Cloud9 on the board.
And Blame F watching.
Ooh, but the smoke grenade, it actually gets extinguished. Oh. Blame F thinking he could punish with it.
Wow, he gets drilled.
JKS is boosted on these boxes. Let's see if he can deliver a multi-kill. They don't check him until they get out already, and the continuation spray is good for a second. Poison gonna lose out to Woxic, who's swinging that op around to keep a man advantage.
That was the kill.
And Rush, well, he wants lobby.
One rotate downstairs, Rush inside of Hut. You know, Cloud9 just have to take some guesses. And Alex, he's on one. Grabs that headshot. Quick second as well. Alex, what a round. 3 kills for him. So maybe that is their intention. Woxic almost in a position to look for a flick. That was versus a Deagle. Scary for him. USP's up here. And okay, they both contribute. Instant headshots. Scary position for Tag. They know they've given up an off, but now it looks like the T's have made more of a decision. However, it's actually still downstairs.
Yeah, to decon.
If they actually wait long enough, Complexity, they could second guess this and go back up.
Completely agreed, but they're going to have to go clear decon to get that confirmation. JKS finding a player. His hands were busy with nades. Mezzi's going to come in and trade. JKS is dead, but Poison with that op finds the angle. And now Mezzi's going to need the clutch. It's shut down by Poison. Complexity winning with pistols.
Okay, a bit of a strange round there for him. Either way, no, big round for Complexity to win. Barely anything to work with at all. Save this, anything at all. Do they have one Deagle? Oh my god.
What is that?
I don't even know why he has the op.
That's from the rooftops of Outer. We need to get that to the replay to see how this round started, but just as quickly as the first one comes in, he predicts a position through the roof of T, I'm sure. Molotov at the feet. They're going to go ahead and stop down. JKS falls to his death, and Poison at the hands of Floppy. A 4th for Cloud9. How did that start?
Okay. T roof to heaven. We have the X-ray. Oh, wait, where is that too? X-ray on? Oh my god.
It doesn't even, I mean, is that... But he is over here behind T-Vent. Floppy's going to size up the A site. It's a matter of finding Blame F. There's a player climbing up ladder. Make that 2. And Poison even gets the kill. Things get interesting. Blame F. Headshot off the Deagle. Now his hands on the AK. Rush taking damage, but it's 6, 7. Ooh, no time. There's no time. He needs the kill, and he's going to get a chase. Blame F in the corner. Oh, Complexity based on time.
Wow, that is insane. Where was the bomb?
Quick burst down through vents. Nets them a little control towards the decon door. JKS good for one. It's only Floppy on the backside, and that is the bomb plant coming through. But with just the deagle, he should be screwed. He now has hands on Mac 10. And a teammate to come on over. CT's going to use the secret stairs, and as long as Blame F stays alive, they can definitely take a good bit of real estate quickly. They still have ramp. And Woxic now comes down to join them. Esatag's making the contact. If he serves as a distraction, then maybe Woxic swings out with this op. They're going to pressure the bomb site itself. You just saw heavy damage off the nade. Floppy with the Mac 10 of all things. How are they going to get these players out of position? It's a 7-second stick, and these are the most wild rounds. These teams going blow for blow. Blame F has taken that Galil all the way outside, so information gathered. This really justifies the A-site stack USP. Negligible damage. Woxic's going to get config, and Mezzi the second. There's a third player, though, and it's just the pistols. That's the problem. The op and the Galil were really the big tools Complexity still had to work with. Blame F's going to wrap around onto lobby.
That is getting nearly wrapped up. 3 rounds to go. Blame F will punish 2 on the exits again.
3.
Make it 3. All the exit kills and everything. And I mean, Cloud9 perpetually have a buy. Good so far for Cloud9. There's going to be growing pains. They'll be happy that they lost 2 full eco rounds and still had a very successful half numerically. Esatag's going to see the push-up. He's going to be covered by Mezzi from up top, on top of the silo.
Double incendiary, one of which now thrown, and a single flash on config. So here we have it. Alex dumping nades in through the rooftops, looking to pinch through Mini. We've seen a similar split. Rush tries to get ahead of it, and Alex is going to find himself the double. Looking into the heavens and trying to clear the sniper. Poison also popped. It is nothing but headshots for Alex, and a 9th round for Cloud9.
I really like the pace of that, man. They've got a couple modes of aggression. They're first punishing any flanks that would come through. They were correct on that read. They caught someone walking through lobby. They really took their time with it, and I mean, they already got the opening kill, so they had the option to slow it down. This was a strong read from Cloud9, a really nicely...
JKS just working with the FOM. It's not ideal. Blame F eats the flashbang, delays the spray long enough to get a kill, but it's immediate trades thanks to Mezzi. He betters both of the defenders outdoors. Poison, he's going to evacuate down the ramp.
Push, and are very aware of this. They can plant the bomb pretty safely. Floppy has the perfect angle to deal with the vent play as well. He's going to have to come up soon.
Mezzi able to get himself the follow-up on to Rush, and Floppy seals the deal here. So a masterclass from Cloud9's T side.
But at first, it was a little bit shaky. I guess that's to be expected. Now, Floppy on the ramp. We know what he can do from this position. Esatag camped in the corner. And Mezzi here as well. They are overstacked and overstaffed, and they are hitting shots to top it off.
Woxic just gets deleted. Config hitting them Glock headshots as the ladder push comes in. 3 players up, but Alex in position, tapping away at the heads. Blame F remains above. Config goes corralling inwards. And even with the bomb on his back, he has 4 kills in this pistol. Now that the objective is planted, you know he wants the ace, and Config's not going to take it because Floppy has an answer. He's going to get to the top of the hut, player over in heaven, and then he sees it. Does the lower man peek? Yes, sir. Floppy trying to section them off, reload, and a dive back down. Bomb still halfway, and that tap could send them sporadically into the open. We'll see as Floppy gets a second. Now he anticipates the potential mini wraparound, but that is not the case. Blame F with ice in his veins waits out this round, and it is Complexity with a pistol round win.
God damn, that was really close. Nice patience from Blame F. Scary situation there as he has to read Floppy's play, but Complexity pick up the pistol. JKS is not seeing anybody inside lobby, so they know that they're upstairs on the floor.
They're glued to it.
This is a handshake agreement to take this duel.
And Config's gonna lose it. Damage done by Mezzi. I don't know if they've seen Alex. Poison down into the A site. Esatag now all that's left over. He's gonna have to just burst past on the vent, but he gets checked, and so he runs for the hills.
To keep their options open. If he doesn't get the kill outside, they can't wrap and threaten heaven in the first place. So the round really begins with him. but he can still manage to find impact, such a strong rifler. Okay.
Alex just got boosted.
Ooh.
He's still in this position, and the rifle's going to draw attention away.
Too.
Oh, Alex starting to drop some shots. He does the damage. Primes Esatag, who's in with 3 kills. That solo rifle comes back up ramp. Surprise, surprise. Oh, and the headshot. Now it's just Blame F, and that frag grenade at the start of the round has him walking wounded. However, he's able to hunt down Woxic, and that could be the crucial turning point. 50 seconds, it's a fight versus Esatag, and he hits that one too. Blame F looking to lead by example.
Oh, look at this. He's holding for the lobby flank. No way. Does he win the duel this way? This would be incredible. There's enough time in the clock. He can play it however he wants. He's got to get the bomb back. Noise going to be made at ladder, and here's a chance with 10 seconds left that Mezzi comes out and takes the risk, and it looks like he will punish. The plant will not go down. Mezzi saves it and justifies all of the effort that Esatag put in.
You can see them trying to keep themselves spinning back and round. Another smoke thrown out. Esatag just looking to buy time. His teammates both in heaven. Esatag now counters out the squeaky player. His flashbang is going to mean that heaven pop's about to come in, and it's another trade back and forth. Woxic comes down, hits the site, scopes in for the frag versus poison. It falls onto Blame F in yet another clutch. Flashbang goes out. He cannot run through this, and no! It stopped! Now Woxic's on top of the bomb. 2 seconds, it pops! Blame F! What a robbery!
The wall bang 1v2. You're kidding. To save the round, that was over. So many interesting moves in that one round alone. They try their hardest. The money is not looking good here for Cloud9. 3 MP9s to work with and another upstairs hit coming quickly. But Mezzi and Co look prepared. Just him alone will get a couple of kills. They're making money on top of stopping this exec. It'll be down to JKS. Quarter HP. 40 health in total. 1v2 situation. Eyes on one, but clearly doesn't have information on the other. This is a round. He knows it's being watched. He's going to try to make this a 1v1 if possible. They're playing together, but you could see the anxieties are high. He'll look for the first fight. Floppy will peek out early. They didn't want to let him drop vent. That was going to be the key play. And Woxic wants to make sure to maintain distance here up in the heavens.
But looking downwards, Esatag's able to find poison. He's challenging from outside. Gonna look for another fight on hell. Does drop the bomb carrier, but now that's the opening kill back for Complexity. And nobody actually over here to stop them from getting that rifle, so they should have a bigger weapon to work with. It's in the hands of Config. Blame F just sitting inside of hut. Woxic's about to walk right in, unsuspecting. That's an op now given over. A 3 versus 3. Floppy's given his back up to the control doors. If this swings open, he could be so compromised. He's going to have to swing 180 and keep himself in cover. He doesn't get back behind box. JKS pops him. And now we've got Config planting bomb. Alex and Mezzi. 2 versus 3 with a decent bit of utility. They have the smoke technically for the defuse, but the doors swing right in the face of Config. And now Mezzi, contemplating the clutch, would rather keep his gun. It is Complexity to win this with just pistols.
He has an incredibly strong angle to make sure that they can never execute upper. But in that situation, Esatag playing back outside, trying to see if they make a mistake on a lurk. It'll be him versus Blame F. Mezzi off the corner of a molly will take a ton of damage. Alex, wow. He eats a lot of bullets, but he gets incredible amounts of info here, watching them work towards the ramp. This might change the game for Complexity.
99 damage is what he takes before Blame F takes him down. And Complexity, they're going to come right back into hut. Can Mezzi's position pay off? No. Rush having softened him. Now it's Esatag's chance. He gets 2 kills. Oh, 3 kills! Sectioning them off one by one. JKS turns this on its head. Woxic nearly getting that flick into Blame, who comes out from the garage, but it's Floppy.
They know he's a ramp player. Floppy's looking to try to play this a little bit.
Up the ladder he goes, and over the ledge he could. JKS catching his head. Complexity catching the lead.
Okay, he's starting to get very aggressive. He can close off this angle.
Nobody's watching. Nobody's watching Floppy. He's going to hit this right here, right now, and it's perfect. Alex able to hold the front line as Floppy takes 2 off the back.
Just missing each other like ships in the night. Poison. P250 out, misses Floppy again, and he'll get spotted out. Floppy is so in tune with the timing. that, as you mentioned, it's a fast flank, and it could have very easily just been a good retake position, but because of how fast Floppy came through with it, it was so much more effective.
But Complexity, did they make their commitment? Config met by smoke. There's 2 CTs in position. Floppy, he's up close and personal. 2 kills for him. Alex was just there to serve distraction.
That was a beautiful rotation by Alex there, just in time.
Barely still alive, 20 health. Mezzi, don't let your guard down. He drops through the vent, and that's an audio cue given over. Complexity able to get the plant, and Woxic just sidearms Blame F. That's the top fragger of Complexity down in the post plant, outnumbered 2-1. Cloud9. Tons of kits, tons of utility, but JKS over on control. Easy first headshot, a second, and almost a third, but Esatag keeps his head down. Now it's even 2v2, taken to the 1v1, and Poison with a scope up has time on his side, but a smoke in his face, an AK spray. Esatag sticks it all the way to the end, but it's denied by Poison.
Within a second.
So many little moments. And all of a sudden, Config opens it up. Esatag looking to clamp down on Squeaky. They're, oh my goodness, all out from it. Woxic back sight. Players getting closer. He turns his attention away.
Oh my god, they just are going to plant, not even realizing he's still here. He'll shoot one in the side. There's 2 players up. This round is critically important. Of course, it's 3-on-2. And is he going to cover this? Poison actually comes out for the duel early. Molotov in his hands. No T to peek with him.
Alex coming in with a back turned. Poison, he's going to get one. It's a bit of a labored spray. Remember, bomb is planted front side. Blame F looking to finish this. Alex just crossing from beyond the Squeaky. Doesn't see anything. The trajectory, it misses. Is this going to get stuck by Alex? No, he has to get off.
Time. They have to get on the bomb.
Right
cover
now.
It with a single person. They'll stick it in the final few seconds.
He does it again!
Again!
Again, he does it! Blame F, 16-13 for Complexity. And the Juggernaut hits first blood.
What a match. My God. But of course, Complexity are going to be close to equivalent competition and just as comfortable. Oh boy.
Yeah.
I mean, if Config was playing like he was playing on Nuke on Mirage, I think he's even better on Mirage, man. I've seen him do some insane stuff on Mirage maps. Alex will try to hold on to B. He actually does a pretty good job getting this kill, but he's low on health and he gets punished on the shoulder. And Config, yeah, he's starting to turn up the pace a bit here with these kills. Still locking the window out.
Esatag finally getting the better of him, but took a bit of time. He's done the damage. Floppy with a smoke out gets wrecked by Poison.
Well, here's the proving ground. 3-0 start for Complexity as Blame F barrels to the bottom of mid, and man, he's made so much progress. It is a lurk in and of itself. It looks like a blind rush, but he is just beating all of these timings. Mezzi will eventually take rush out as a refrag on another part of the map.
Blame F not yet watching it, but you know that internal timer is ticking. However, a little occupied with the execute. Alex, he's going to find backs turned. He could line up a bunch of players, takes the double, and now Poison kind of stranded on the default, will find a head of his own, but it's JKS in a 1 versus 3 with 30 seconds. Swaps over to the AK, gets flashed in the process. Alex calling out that rotate back to A.
Another cat split is on the horizon. Esatag picks up the op that Mezzi had, looks for a flick. We'll go 1 for 1 with it.
Closest rotates Alex.
Oh man, this is not an easy situation for Cloud9. Almost thinking about not going for this. Honestly, having an op to come in for this retake, this is a stretch, and Alex gives up a gun. Floppy will go down as well, leaving Woxic alone. An exit frag here. I think this was ill-advised. I want to say that this is a situation where you almost certainly save.
Yes, Alex could have challenged, but as you called it, maybe a little ill-advised. Terrorists win. So Cloud9 with Deagles and a 5-7 across the board. It's going to be a quick one as Config takes the front, and Floppy's actually going to stop it. Smoke grenades to pop all over. You know the pressure is starting to crank up here versus Complexity if they were to continue this commitment, and there's no need to. But they have offered over the AK to the hands of Floppy. He gets a second kill as he wastes no time taking to the top of the ladder. Esatag to the top of the stairs, trying to find an angle, but
And that does give Cloud9 a lot of space. Mezzi pushing up into the B apps. Oh, looking for the hard angle on Rush. He'll punish what is clearly now going to be looked at as a fake.
They're going to decide to go for it. They've got literally 4 seconds to clear out this bomb site. So Alex, his position on Van is crucial. Luckily for Complexity, they don't die after time. I guess I respect the commitment. But a close corner from Mezzi. That could actually crack the B side open. Alex almost lining up 2 players. Rush, he needs to clear this, and he will, but he doesn't get the kill. It's Mezzi with a bit of a chance as he lays down the flashbang. Fire keeps him out of this contest. He cannot stop bomb from going down. And that means Complexity could also go deep into the market. A nice prediction of the peak from Poison. Now he has a little bit of a deep control, but obviously still knowing one's up in apps, he keeps his eyes on Cat. Knocks down a second piece. This is Poison looking for the 1v3. Mezzi, 57 HP, and a Molotov on Poison in case that bomb keeps ticking. It's down to 1/3. A no-scope misses the mark, and so Cloud9 take the defuse.
And we'll start to peel back. It looks like we've got a B split on the cards. Rotations out for the CTs over towards A off of no information. So much pressure on Mezzi. He cannot deliver. Absolutely cooks in the fire. Alex will push out. Will the hero play come in? He'll deny the plan at least, but it's only down to 1 CT after the trades go down. Rush grabs 2, Woxic alone in the window, and that's the op out of the round. BlameF will find the final kill, and you just have to ask.
Essetag has eyes down on underpass, so BlameF's got to be cautious, but an excellent flashbang comes in from top mid. Essetag fires off his gun. Woxic gets that first kill. That is denying one of the players from top mid, so Complexity, it's the protocol. They push out from Palace, caught between 2 CTs. Floppy doing great damage, but JKS gets him through Ticket. It's getting back that bomb that could be a potential issue.
Fake plant comes in. JKS trying to draw a CT forward, and I think the peak will come in right now from CT spawn. It's not covered properly from BlameF. A good timing here for Mezzi, and now, well, you'd be hard-pressed to get that bomb down if you're BlameF. It's going to be difficult. Let's see if they give him the respect here. He'll peek up, expose himself to the side of connector. Alex will get the shots down. That's something that can get punished. Sometimes people are playing 2 CTs there, but he doesn't seem to need any help.
Pistol's just pushing past. Oh,
wait, what?
Yes! That one's pretty quick.
4 of them get flashed by Floppy as well.
Yeah. Alex gonna push himself up close smoke. He's already succeeded in killing a player within the apartment.
God, they're sharing a spot here. This is unbelievable. Are they best friends or enemies? Why aren't they shooting? It's because of the smoke when it comes up.
Oh.
We'll see. This is the reaction time test of the century. Holy crap.
Oh, in a second. Poison scopes into it just like that. In fact, that 2K takes us to the even keel. JKS back behind the bench, but Poison in with a trio of frags already. And if he peeks beyond this pillar to look through that window, then I'm going to call it Woxic his next victim, but BlameF takes a headshot of his own. Floppy dies out to the IGL. How have they managed that? Poison just barrel stuffing Alex.
On top of the chair in the corner, but...
And that play pushes Poison to 18-9.
Wow.
Woxic puts a quick end to him here in the final round of the first half. Who's going to take the edge? A 5v4 favoring Cloud9 out the gates early. BlameF hit by the frag grenade. Floppy gonna just let this ramp play slide. Doesn't force the issue. Flashbangs come over top, and Config, he's gonna get dinked, but he will take the kill. Still, the 2 Danes of Complexity low on HP.
Yeah. In terms of extreme lurk plays, like Complexity are looking a little bit neutered here, not able to get into window room control.
Config creeping and crawling closer. Essetag trying to keep his head on a swivel, but Config's found a little bit of timing. Good headshot, but here comes the stoppage. Player back on bench. Mezzi, wait. The bomb's actually planted. BlameF now also taken down. Mezzi gets there in the end.
But just happy to be here, man. It's been a great match overall. First map delivered in spades. Config now on the CT side with a strong CT setup. It's actually perfect to defend against what's coming their way. Going to start running off of a flash from Mezzi.
Oh, Blame, he gives it up. Ooh, Blame dies out. He doesn't let them come to him, but rather goes for the peak. 15 seconds. They're doubling back to the A site, and Floppy pulls it off.
Oh my God, do they have time to plant?
Rush has to
be
catch
so
him from
close. They're
Cat.
gonna go off Cat. Yeah, he needs to hit this shot. We've got to get eyes on him. This is the one. Oh my God, wait, they win before the time's even up. Cloud9, how do you pull that off? Complexity on these pistols. Here's their first test.
JKS gonna do it dirty with the Deagle. Mezzi's able to get into the sandwich. We've got Complexity swarming jungle, but that deep frag grenade works out well. JKS scout shot through the smoke.
Oh, those perfect flashes. One to CT, one to jungle. Config can't stop the plant.
Desert Eagle's good for a little bit of damage. Scout shot misses the mark, so Essa tag with the ump. Gets aggressive, pays off in spades.
Didn't expect Cloud9 to have a lead coming out of the first half, nor to have a 3-round lead in the second.
Bit of a clue. Trying to piece it together here. Flashbangs are good versus Rush. Config, though, a second op kill already coming out of him. Rush gets damaged from the doorway. Floppy. Oh, another headshot. 2 wallbang headshots from Floppy to keep Cloud9 in this 19th round. Woxic's looking to give Overwatch.
It's Woxic time, really. If they win this, it'll be largely because of him. Floppy's going to try to hold off an angle for him, but Woxic's going to have all the enemies looking in his direction. Big flanks the first one to shut down. He grabs that kill. 2 coming out of the market. How will they approach? He's going to have the tightest of angles inside of the market. An incredibly important duel for him to win versus Poison. It's been the story. He hits him twice, takes him out in the window. JKS, will he even attempt it at this point?
Sticking around a little bit longer, but Cloud9 with a 12th round. Despite this being a 3 versus 5, it is all Floppy and Woxic.
To take this position with Config and Connector. Better spawn for him. Early mid control out. I mean, they have this locked down. Oh yeah, that's the opening for Config. He'll get away. He takes some damage, but that means nothing. He'll actually just move up over to top mid. They're coming in hot behind him. 2 players walking up on this underpass lurk, and they take out Blame F. Config, great adjustment. 180, but traded by Woxic.
Yep, Poison, it's his turn, but he drops his shot. It is Woxic to make the difference. This is another round where Config's 2K from the op could be everything, but instead, we find Cloud9, who are already on fire, taking back control of the round. Blame F from Catwalk, looking into the underpass, just getting his head ripped clean off, left Config in such a compromised position. And I mean, you can't expect him to do anything else. He hits the second shot, op is on cycle, and there's just far too many members of Complexity for him to handle the heat. Cloud9 keep this going, doubling the round count of Complexity.
Maybe to make it seem like this is just their default, they miss a jump up on the A ramp. This is important that they don't make too much noise here. See it, yeah. JKS will punish hard. It's a beautiful spam by him, but look who's out already. It's Mezzi.
2K for him, going even harder back to the CT spawn. This is where it could have stopped, but Blame F takes a headshot to the face. 3K for Mezzi. Again, another CT round where Complexity are looking like they're going to lock something off. At least show us they can win a round on this second half, because so far it's 7 in a row for Cloud9.
Just to kill the A-ramp setup, or does he respond and wait for the nades? Because it felt like he just came out early. Just as soon as he realized himself that there wasn't... that he didn't even wait for instructions. Like, as soon as he saw that the setup was there. Cloud9 are so scared the bomb's going to get defused with a player dead on site, but it's fine. They'll get away, they win the rounds.
15
Let's watch that back.
On the board.
That's all about Mezzi, man.
There is no reason to believe Complexity can come back from a 3 versus 5 on this CT side.
Oh my God.
Blame just crosses his fingers and his toes. Config and Rush now know that they could still win it. It was 1 kill only. JKS sitting underneath the palace. It's Mezzi who's walked out into mid with a headshot as Floppy adds another. If he can come in with the 1 versus 2 to deny Config as he has another multi-kill. Config is trying his absolute damnedest. Cloud9 grouping up for this hit. What could be the final attack. CT is starting to come over, but not really in position. We'll see if Rush can at least stay alive as these Ts inevitably start flooding down into the site. They know he's back here. Floppy's going to extend into it. It's Essa tag with the kill, which turns Floppy back onto the market door. And JKS, who thought he had come out from market unnoticed, is called out from Woxic. All falling to Blame F. This is incredible. Yes, Complexity draw first blood. And well, the Colossus, they took a knee, but they stand up with an uppercut, and they dish one back on Mirage. Settle down, Landers.
Sometimes I like being Twitch chat just for a second.
It's freeing, isn't it? Let's see if Blame F off of the flash can line some bodies up. Kinda eats a flash himself. And that frag grenade does a good job of softening up some of the opponents. But when I say some, I don't mean all, because there are many members of Cloud9 still up here. Another frag grenade comes through. Config eventually gonna line up a headshot. And he was wonderful on Mirage. Alex coming with that late lurk through the catwalk should put an end to this, but he starts missing some Glock shots. Rush is going to be in for the clutch. Oh my god, he could win this, but he goes up and over. Now trying to dodge, it's not nearly enough. Rush onto the bomb.
Trying to reload, yeah, running out there. Rush, he'll clutch it out. Very nice. Last bullet. Throw it, actually. It looks like Poison will just have to fight. They're going to run across. He's going to try not to get too distracted. Really great control of the spray to get that opening kill. The flash, the nade to coalesce for some great damage. Jumping UMP, excuse me, will actually deny the plant, and he'll maybe even get the last kill as well.
Blame
that
F.
is an orchestra of pressure.
Blame F comes down from spawn a little bit. This is the same A setup that we saw last round, but zero contest on catwalk. Instead, S-Attack, he's going to be the front man, and a smoke grenade's going to give him a little bit of space here to really try and push into the B site. Time to see what JKS and Config can deliver. Blame F gets one and done, and Config with JKS both empty-handed on this B site. S-Attack going to lay down damage through the smoke as well, so Cloud9 going from B.
You choose to be stacked over on the left side, but you still got to win rounds in certain situations where you're more of a 3-2 setup. They couldn't pull it off this time. The entries are there. Blame F does his damnedest to pull off that roll a little bit on JKS.
Yeah, he prioritizes the utility.
Oh, but if it's a fast B play potentially, it's a dangerous spot. Yeah, he'll get the opening kill, but they'll see that op and move off it.
Flash goes above. JKS, nothing with the SMG, but Config looking to anchor here behind the tall box. He's going to extinguish the fire at his feet. Wide peek, in with another kill, but it's Woxic to lay it down. Blame F through the windowsill. Now Woxic's got this op up, and he has two players already right on the other side of this door. A third man in Rush wraps around tunnels pretty quickly, and Woxic's follow-up smoke. What's his play here? He's got more utility to work with, anticipating this eventual flank. It's all about killing Rush. If he can do that, then the round is suddenly open. He's peeking into it, and Rush takes his head off. We've got Complexity right back on the board. Two players out through the mid doors. Smoke grenade again to try and cut off the spawn. JKS peppering through it. Blame F gonna go peeking around the doorway, but Mezzi's Deagle good for the first shot. JKS will come in with one, and Config, he just slipped down beneath it. Mezzi able to kill him, and Alex, perfect timing, gets turned on by Poison. It's a 2 versus 2 with the bomb planted at B. Mezzi, is he gonna peek? That would have been a risk, but also could have been a reward.
I was gonna ask, does this boy op? He'll get back to K-Sharp right in time, actually. Will the flash come out? It does. Does he pop up is the question. He's looking for it. Oh, and he'll punish Rush.
Was it Config? Whoever was underneath the windowsill.
They're missing something to delay for the pushes. It's supposed to be a little bit more scary for the T's to come out mid.
Poison trying to find something in CT, but we've talked about how they need something to slow down the mid play. Smoke grenade certainly not going to help. It's a wild spray down, just basic desperation. Over on the car is JKS. He can't deliver more than one. Config back on plat, hits the first shot. Smoke towards tunnel, but Mezzi takes his head off. And Alex, well, he's just able to sit here on the catwalk, waiting for Rush to walk into his web. He's down here by the double doors. Audio cue given away. But Alex, this isn't an easy shot. Not at all.
Oh my god.
Oh my, yeah, now Rush turns back around, and now a man advantage. It is AKs for the remaining two members of Cloud9. They're gonna try to hold on to their post plant. Flashbang comes over the top. S-Attack, good for the first kill. A second, and now it's Mezzi with another clutch for Cloud9.
The closer.
Single M4. They're gonna try and hold off on long. Look at this. Cloud9 just gonna barrel right through it. AK on the helm. Rush, an MP5, not the best of guns, but at least it's silent. He does substantial damage. Deagle's in. Everything's going well for Complexity. An utter shutdown on long. They close the distance, use the SMGs to the advantage, and now they hang on to bomb. But Woxic, he catches a player out in middle, and Floppy wallbang through the boxes.
But Floppy's coming back with them. They've got sparse utility. Oh my goodness. Woxic through the wall. That's smoke. It's going to run out soon. How much utility do they have left to throw? They maybe picked up a little bit. 2 flashbangs.
And another smoke as well if they just want to underhand it into the open. Flash is going through the door. It's all on Floppy. He's going to run out blinded. It's JKS to get the first, and Rush will take the second.
Focus here on Cat this time, it looks like.
Pretty open for the taking. JKS, he's going to get close underneath the ledge. Poison, despite being blind, lands a first shot and a second. JKS in with the double, and it goes incredibly well for Complexity.
Yeah, they've been pretty solid at stopping
the safety net of the bomb site. Rush gonna dodge that flash. Who's gonna check him?
Did he make noise? Any fast steps at all?
Ooh, gets the third player in. Not able to follow up onto the other two. This calls Poison onto long. A second from him. Alex inside of the smokes. Blaine gives him his back.
You have to be kidding me.
And as that smoke fades, Alex just walks into it, barrel stuffs Blame F up close. 7 seconds. Frag grenade goes deep. It's on the mark. Takes down Alex. We've got a clutch for a 4th round for Cloud9. 65 HP on Mezzy. Doesn't know if the CT's out. Clears it. Now knows. JKS is back on Cat, and there he gets taken down. Double FAMAS, AUG, M4, and an AWP.
Oh no.
Estetag, he's gonna go right through this smoke, rushes up close, can't manage either of those kills. And because there's that wall of smokes up, Blame F has to fall back to Car. But just like last round with the kill on Humvee, it's that opening frag that nets them momentum. Blame F in the corner nearly goes unchecked. He gets blinded in the process. Poison's looking to poke him, and he will find himself a kill as Alex takes down Blaine. It's a low HP on Estetag. It's low HP on Config. A one-man advantage holding on for Complexity, and another op shot on the money.
The quickness. Poison always going to put it together. When you need him the most, he's clutch with it. Estetag gets caught falling back. That's a 9th for Complexity. They haven't done this enough that I think Complexity will be incredibly worried about it. Let's see how it ends up going. Trying to find the position where Config moves over, but Poison gets the opening kill. Sure to get shot in the back. Surely get shot in the back here. Blame F will take care of him.
And a second, and not the third. Woxic's gonna stop it right then and there. That's a big pickup from Floppy. Finds the head as he exits from tunnels, but Poison, he's got eyes on bomb. He needs to get a better angle so that he can keep Floppy pinned into this position, but Poison, he is standing in the open, and that could be the 2T peak. Woxic through the doors as Floppy jumps over. It's on Rush to clutch this final round. Cloud9 shooting for a 6th, and the M4 is up close. Floppy swings wide, dies. Rush toys with the idea, baits out the shot, and closes. 10 rounds for Complexity on the CT side. We'll see you after the break. Very fun. JKS challenging the window of the B site as Mezzy pops the first head. Poison is dead, and so is Config. Mezzy still alive here. Alex is going to come running over and lend a helping hand to get that bomb control here in the back pocket of Cloud9. Rush drops with the P250. We've seen some incredible P250 pistol plays as of late. Zywoo. A hard task. And even if he gets the first one, will he expect the second? Not even given the damn chance. Alex takes his head off.
How did the CT sides fall with so many players who play the same spots? Well, this isn't a spot. He's pushing into lower. Floppy will get absolutely decimated. We saw in the first half, it was a scout that could make the difference here on the CT side, but the CTs haven't moved very much. Are they in a position to really deal with this? Okay, they throw an interesting smoke here. Ooh. Alex getting crafty. He's got the FAMAS. Can he create an opening?
Does a bit of damage, gets one. Still standing as well, but can't find himself a second. Config with the AK. Complexity flexing down long despite the lesser weapons.
no real interesting game plan to try to bring that back in the 4v5. Rounds are won versus, you know, full USPs, not a single thing invested. It's, unless it's versus Cloud9, basically.
4 players peeking, that's a weird one.
Ooh. Wait a second. Oh my god. Okay, we're gonna have to pull up that stat in a second because now it's just down to Rush and Config. Again, I don't think a single flashbang was bought on this round.
Nothing.
They are pushing through into Playground. This is a smart move. Heads up play by Woxic. And they're in the lower. Okay, this is a kill that could bring it back. It makes things quite interesting. But however, Woxic at the top of mid can either kill Config. He will execute him on the spot. Rush, top performer here for Complexity, will need to dig them out. Oh, of a very difficult situation. A little bit of extra damage.
CT's pushing up with 0 invested in this round. They just need to finish off Rush. He's down to 62. He goes for the ramp peak. They're just a little bit ahead of him. Dodging the flash. He hits them first, but messy. It's going to give JKS and BlameF the responsibility of locking down Cat. Floppy could decide to try and retake from there, but instead he works through his own spawn, calling Esatag into the action. Wow. And again, those 2 initial long players in Mezzi and Woxic going to start walking in. Woxic staying at a distance as he has this off, but Esatag also has one. Yeah, JKS, this could be big. Poison, whoa, nice flick! JKS takes him down in the head. Poison pops back up and body bags Floppy! Woxic's the 3rd one to fall! An incredible play from Poison.
Jesus.
4 players grouped up and about to hit him. Woxic has that scout now in the back of the bomb site, playing underneath the windowsill, and he gets the headshot immediately. Floppy's position, it's already paying off. No trade frag until now. Another one, and Floppy does it all. 3 kills from the top of the box. Cloud9 bounce back.
Break a sweat.
Alex committed to the car. Woxic giving cover on the op. Everybody's still full HP for Cloud9 as well, so I mean at this distance they have an absolute edge. Alex just laying down the law.
Getting the info early. He's literally just peeking in the doorway the whole time. It looks like there might be a fake to be here. 1 player coming off of Cat. Config left on his own. Instant headshot into Alex.
That helps.
This will throw the CT side into
a bit of a spiral.
Jesus.
Config's got himself another, but Esatag laying down the law in mid. 30 seconds left. We've got separate 1v1s. JKS is walking out onto the B site. Config hones in on the spawn, gets his kill. Woxic looking the wrong direction, dies to JKS.
Oh my god.
And Complexity squeeze Cloud9 for a 14th round.
Oh my god, that was close. As you mentioned, that's without Poison opping.
Double snipers for the Cloud9 side. Big push out long. This could be it. Mezzi, he's got a back turn, but there's players on the other side. It's a quick trade from JKS. Alex one and done. Config is still standing. And 2 of the remaining members, both on ops for Cloud9, back on this A site.
To try to help out Floppy. Floppy, slight transition. Potentially would be in an awkward spot. Will take a lot of damage. It's susceptible to anything now.
Throws his flash and goes down empty-handed, but Woxic, he cuts off the 1 player who had managed the cross.
No smoke?
As long as he stays scoped in, he just needs to hit it. JKS missing the jump. They both hit him! And now BlameF's gonna have to clutch versus the 2 oppers. Fake plant, wide swing, doesn't mean anything. Cloud9 to an 11th. The snipers coming up big.
Esatag, will he be the one to peak?
Oh, he's got 4 players ahead of him in a moment.
They're going to walk up now. This is a chance.
It's a first challenge made easy. Poison, oh, a little bit off the mark. Config trades, but it's a 2K and a lineup for Alex. Another double coming in for Cloud9. BlameF, he's all that's left, and he's fallen to 39 health. Mezzi to the top of middle gets it. Cloud9 1 away, and Complexity have secured nothing yet.
But again, not out of the woods. Complexity are dangerous on every single round. Mezzi here trying to anchor long. Will get the first shot off, but a 1-for-1 trade, is that enough? That's the question. They'll hand over a gun, and Alex will push up. Dangerous spot here.
Oof, but BlameF's not dead. He could back up and find a different angle. Floppy's gonna try to catch him. It's actually Essetag through the doorways. Now Woxic, he just saw a lot of players trying to aggress up on long. Smoke grenades cover the cross. Now they're within that range of lethality with just their pistols, but Woxic delivering. Poison can't keep it going. Cloud9 tie this game at 14 rounds apiece.
Mezzi has long control. They're feeling confident. The play is coming towards them, but look at Cloud9. They're starting to leave their sight.
Yep.
Pulling the goal a little bit.
Perfect flash.
Mid. Oh my God.
Alex almost gets Floppy a double, but he then puts his barrel to the side of the smoke. BlameF's gonna exit. Alex holds it. Woxic on the B site dies out to Poison. He has been impeccable at times, but this is looking like Cloud9 with a 15th round. He's gonna tap that bomb. Alex already through the doorway, waits for no man, and Cloud9 with 5 rounds in a row, not a single retake needed.
In position now to take this game. Low guns for complexity, and they're moving quickly. They're going to rush the B-split.
He's going to go right through this. It's a great flashbang. 2 players blind. Wild spray. Essetag's able to maintain. Floppy, he's trying to lend a hand, but it's Essetag with both. And Alex shuts down the mid play. Oh my God! The Juggernaut ripped limb from limb. All hail the Colossus.
No way we just witnessed that. After this series, it ends in the 30th round. Cloud9 with the comeback. What a win.